Alright, so welcome back. Here we are at Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and we are in Sedona, Arizona. We're just going to do a little sightseeing today. Not quite sure 100% what we're going to be doing yet, but we'll figure it out along the way. And so we're in the Cessna 172 Skyhawk here, G1000. Let's go ahead and get this thing on the ground, and we'll get this thing fired up, shall we? What do we got? We need to plug in our remote here, or our controller, whatever you want to call it, joystick. There we go. Alright, so we'll plug in the joystick. Get that thing up and going. We're going to take a sip of coffee here. We're going to hit resume. We are coming from a cold start here. So let's go ahead and get this thing started, shall we? I'll do this as quickly as possible here. So we're going to do a little pre-flight inspection. We're going to check to see circuit breaks, fuel selectors, good. Right there for both. That's always on. Our fuel. Oop, it's down here. Fuel valve is on, which is good. Alright, so we're going to adjust our throttle here to about 25%. There we go. And then mixture we're going to cut off. We're going to test the battery here. All good. And then we'll arm it. Turn on our PDF here, or PFD, primary flight display. And then we just want to make sure that all the parameters are on. And we want to make sure that our volts are over 24. And that the M bus is less than 1.5, and that we have negative discharge. So good to go all on that front. Our oil pressure is not on because the engine is not on. So we got oil pressure here, low volts, standby battery, and low vacuum on our annunciators. All good to go. We're going to hit our master switches, alt and battery. We're going to turn on our beacon light. And we're going to set our mixture to rich. And then our fuel pump, we're going to turn on for like 3 to 5 seconds. And then shut it off. Move that to lean. And then now we are ready to start our engine here. Once the engine starts, we can move that to rich. We can adjust our RPMs to 1000. Checking our oil pressure now. And we can turn on our avionics bus 1 and 2. And then we're going to check our trim here is good for takeoff. And so. Alright, so we are good here. We got the engine fired up. We got a nice view of the Sedona Airport. We're going to go ahead and take a thumbnail of that one. And what I'm thinking is, I don't want to copy that. I want to save it as, we don't have one. Alright, we saved the thumbnail. What I'm thinking is, I just pulled it up on the flight planner to get a map of it. And we can move this. So we're currently sitting here in parking spot 68. I think what we'll do is we'll request takeoff, and then we'll fly up and around the Sedona area, maybe along this 89A. That's West Arizona 89A. And, or depending. Ooh, that could be neat right here. Oh, Cathedral Rock. Alright, we're going there. And then we're going to fly up 179. That is our plan. Alright. Plan was dictated for us there. So let's go ahead and tune into our traffic here and announce our taxiway to depart from the south. They're probably going to give us 3. Yeah. Alright, no worries there. Alright, we're going to release our parking brake and head on out of here. Nice little sign of the Sedona Airport. You got Red Rock State Park. We don't want to go on the runway. Alright, let's go ahead and turn around here. We overshot the taxiway. What is that little crystal ball down there? Okay. Felt like I was seeing things. Alright. So the runway sits at 5,100 feet. I'm kind of curious about Red Rock as well. But we're definitely going to hit up Crystal Cathedral first. Alright, overshooting the turns a little bit, but we're good to go there. Alright, so we will announce our takeoff here.
Sierra Echo Zulu traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha taking off runway tree departure to the south.
We're going to get our maps all situated. And then we're going to go full throttle here. Flaps are already up. We got liftoff here. Look at that beautiful little takeoff. awesome area here. So we're gonna find 179 off to the right here. And we're gonna follow that down. We'll actually cut through this little mountain area here. This is a nice area. That is Bell Rock. We're coming up to the village of Oak Creek. Alright, so we made it down to the village of Oak Creek. We'll turn around at this point and we'll head on up to the Crystal Rock or Cathedral Rock trailhead. We just gotta go due north here. So that is Cathedral Rock right here. Let's go ahead and see what this other one is. That's Red Rock State Park. So Cathedral Rock sitting right off there. Wonder if the Red Rock Amphitheater is sitting close to that. Just take in the beauty of Sedona, Arizona here. We're gonna go ahead and fly around this mountain a little bit, and then we're going to pick up that 89A and we will fly into Sedona and then come back for a landing over in runway number 21. Alright, so this is 89A. And the town of Sedona is up ahead there. We'll get a good look at the airport off to our right once we clear over some of these mountains. Alright, so the airport sits right on top of that little plateau up there with the green area. Get a good look here. Come up to a little shopping area. There's a Whole Foods market up here somewhere. So this is considered West Sedona. There's a grounds park up here. And then 89A branches off to the left here, over by these roundabouts. Kind of follows up and around here into the canyons. This is there's a Oak Creek coming up there. Grasshopper Point swimming and picnic area. Nice little bridge there. Elevation rises up. We'll just go ahead and go up here to this I wonder if that's Oak Creek Canyon, and then we'll circle around and come back for a landing at the airport. That is Oak Creek Canyon. Get a beautiful look at this, and we'll spin around in here, and then we'll come back to the airport for our landing. I do feel like I can fly around this area all day long. So many valleys, so many things to see. Do a nice little steep bank turn here. A little 40-degree turn. Yep. There we go. And we'll pick up 89A going the other way. That was just a little perfect spot to make a little quick U-turn. And we're going to go ahead and land in that little plateau area. We are pretty much lined up for the runway almost. We are about 2.5 nautical miles out. I guess we can announce our landing. And we'll announce our full stop landing. I think.
Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha 3 miles northeast 5,500 feet inbound to land runway 21.
Alright. We can cut our throttle here. A whole bunch. We're going to introduce some flaps. Little tough landing. Get our brakes going. Alright, we're down to runway number 3 of where we took off. So we're going to spin around down here. And we'll go back to our parking spot. And get one last look over at the Sedona Airport. Cut through to that other taxiway here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do a little exploring around the Sedona area. It seems to be a very nice scenic little area to fly around in. We got a bunch of other small aircraft here. We'll do some self-service parking. Park right in between these guys. Alright. So we got our parking brake is set. We're going to go ahead and switch off our engine. And we will turn off our battery here and call that one a day. So I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate the love and support. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We got plenty of more stuff coming your way. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.